Okay. Hey guys, what's poppin'? I wanted to do this video because, well, a couple of reasons. I just ended up having a long, drawn-out conversation with my mom about the past and our family and everything, you know. Our family and everything, and, sorry, got a notification. You know, our family and, you know, what's been going on, and, you know, and I ended up crying with her on the phone, and she was like, I want to know what you're crying about, and I says, no, you don't. I says, no, you really don't, and part of the conversation, I think she ended up regretting. Shit. Part of the conversation, I think she ended up regretting because, you know, when I started crying and I brought up, my dad's death and my birthday, for the fact that, you know, my birthday is in 2 days, and it was the day, I think now it'll be, I can't say now, because it's not yet, it'll be 12 or 13 years now that my dad has passed. It seems like a long time. I can't remember the date. Well, I can't say fully. I would have to say I can't remember the year exactly now, but I remember the day exactly because obviously he died on my birthday. But as far as the year is getting lost to me. It still feels like it happened, like it just happened, you know. But I'm gonna talk about worst pains. I wanted to, you know, bring up this video about worst pains because there's not only pains come in different forms. You know, they're mental, emotional, and physical. Physical, I have to say, many of you know, I was born disabled with a bone disease. I haven't gotten too far, and I haven't been too descriptive on what my disability is, and, you know, it's too much to get into with my disability, but, you know, let me just tell you guys, I've had over 20 operations over the years. I even lost count with that, how many surgeries I've had, because I still, for the rest of my life, as long as I live, I'm gonna need surgery. As far as physical pain, from the surgeries I've had surgery inside my mouth. I've had staples in the back of my head. I've had 2 shoulder replacements. I've had 2 hip replacements. I've had 2 knee replacements. I had surgeries on my feet. I've had surgery practically almost everywhere on my body. I've had broken ribs. The most physical pain I can tell you guys has been, out of all the surgeries I've had, has been, physical pain has been broken ribs. That was the most excruciating pain I feel like I have ever gone through in my life. I would not wish it on anybody. You know, mental, as far as that goes, I mean, just from my this is all from my perspective, you guys. I mean, some of y'all, if you had any different experiences, if you want to share something in the comment section, that's fine. You know, share if you've had a deeper pain than me, then you're more than welcome to share it. That's where I go with the physical pain so far. I'm not gonna extend it. Now, emotional and mental, those two kind of coincide. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because a lot of things happen that could be, you know, people confused as mental and emotional. The hardest thing for me has been, I'd have to say, out of emotional and mental, though, has been the most pain in life for you. I mean, well, maybe not for you per se, but for me, the worst pain you will ever go through in your life is not going to be physical. You know, you could have been through so many surgeries like me. You could have been beaten up to death by an ex-spouse or one of your friends or whoever. You know, that's all going to heal. Fine, dandy. You know, it's done, over with. Emotional, you know, you're going to have moments where you're happy, sad, cry, angry, you know. Those are emotions that are going to pass. For me, I'm going to have to say it of all three, the most hurtful pain in your life that you will ever have to go through is mental. Because no matter what you've gone through in your life, whether it was physical or emotional, guess what? Yes, it stays mental. You know, some people go through PTSD. Some people have blackout memories. Some people go through blackouts, you know, where they don't want to remember shit. And for that, I mean, I wish I had blackouts where I couldn't remember painful shit. But unfortunately, that's not the case for me. During this conversation with my mom, talking about our family and everything, it brought back, like I said, my birthday is in 2 days, and my father unfortunately passed on my birthday, which is now going to be about 12 or 13 years ago. And, you know, I try to forget my birthday. Like, not fully. I mean, obviously you can't forget your birthday. I mean, you want to celebrate it. Yeah. Half of me wants to celebrate it, the other half doesn't. And I've been, you know, I've had this conflict in my mind for so many years since he passed. You know, part of me wants to celebrate it, the other part don't. And because of stuff, personal stuff going on with my girlfriend and my mom having health issues, having to have 3 procedures done over the course of the next few months. My mom's the only one I have left out of the 4 of us. When I say 4 of us, it was, in the beginning it started out my mom, dad, me, and my sister. My sister unfortunately died when she was 39 years old. My dad died when he was 63. And so now I have my mom left. And her being sick, you know, it does weigh on me a lot. So, you know, my sister, gratefully, my sister did leave behind 2 beautiful girls, Amber and Abby, my nieces. Sadly, their lives have gone and have taken place in different directions than I would have wanted them to go. I wish things had been different, If my sister was still here, things would have not gone the way that they have. Let me just say it that way. Um, you know, um, people just come in and out of our lives, and I told my mom tonight, I said, they say blood is thicker than water, and they say that when they're referring to family, I'm like, family is like, honestly, like a thin piece of thread. Like, you could compare it to, like, a thin piece of thread, like, you could keep extending it, to prolong it and keep it going, or, one simple snap, and, like, it's split, and it's done with, that's the way I see family, as like a piece of thread. I don't see it as that quote, blood is thicker than water, because that's not true, because there's been friends there for me, that have been there for me more than my family has, so I consider family as like a thin piece of thread. I compare it to that. That's my own scenario that I came up with myself. So talking to my mom, I'm like, I'm just trying to reach out to, my nieces and stuff, and, you know, a lot of things, I can't say some, a lot of things sadden me. Even my distant family, a lot of things sadden me. But, yeah, I think one of the biggest things, for me at least, the biggest pains for me has been, mental, because, there's things that plague me throughout my whole life, things that I think always will, and I'm not saying it's all, a bad, like, I have amazing memories, I do, I have a lot of amazing memories, but, as we get older, I say it's the most painful, because it's like, the sad parts, the angry parts, and all that stuff, as we get older, a lot of times, our memories start to fade, and we tend to forget a lot of things at the same time. So, to me, the most painful out of everything I've gone through in life, just from my opinions, has been, mental pain is the worst you can go through. That's why I try to tell people to live your best life, that's why I try to turn to God more, and read my Bible more, and, try to have a better outlook and more positivity in my life, and try to make things, I've had a hard life. I'm 46. I'll forget, I'm gonna be 47 in 2 days. I've had a hard knock life, as they say. I really have. I've struggled, I've gone through so much. There's a lot I have never experienced and told you guys. And it's for a reason, because I don't want to be a downer on here. But, I mean, yeah, I think mental is the worst pain anybody can go through. Because regardless of how many, those of you, if you have, like, so many happy, most of your memories are happy, I mean, that's great for you. But the older you get, I mean, you have to face reality. Like, the older you get, like, the worst things happen. Like, I don't understand why people, like, every New Year, people, have that. They're like, oh, what's your New Year's resolution? Well, oh, to have a better year than I did last year. It's not going to be a better year, because face reality. The older you get, the more people get older, and the more people around you are going to get sick and are going to pass away. You're going to lose more loved ones than you had before, as the years progress. So I don't know why people are ignorant and do that. I do not do that. I don't do resolutions. I haven't done them in a long time. Because of that, I realized that a long time ago. Those of you that want to do that, kudos to you. But anyway, I'm hitting you with reality and the truth, in my perspective and just my opinion. But yeah, it's always a mental thing, that hurts me the most. And then as you get older, it's like as your memories fade, as I was saying, it's like you forget. You know, people with, like the elders with the Alzheimer's, and, you forget your memories. You forget everything in your life, and that's also, to me, I think about that, and I'm like, if I ever got that, that would be tragic to me. That's just like being in an empty space, or being in a dark room with the lights off and not remembering anything or anyone, feeling the loneliness and darkness, and the sadness, the loneliness, the, emptiness, just feeling like you lost everything. And so that's why I say, that's like being in a dungeon for like years upon years, and not escaping. That's just like the deepest, darkest corners of your mind. And I thought trying to commit suicide was the worst corners of your mind. But no, it's not. I think it's, dealing with that. Because there's no coming out from that. It's like and then you sink further and further. It's like, and there's no way of getting out of that. So, just a little piece of advice to you guys. I just wanted to share this with all of y'all because, since I had a meaningful conversation with my mom tonight, and like I said, my birthday in 2 days, it's a touchy subject for me since it's the death of my father and everything. I just wanted to share a little bit more personal information, a little more personal aspect of my life with you guys, because everybody's always on here with the happy, jolly side of their lives. They hide everything. I always come real with you guys and tell you guys the truth, whether it's good or negative, or, I don't know how you want to take this video as a positive or a negative in your life, but me, from all of this, I still, at the end of the day, I still think positive. I'm still optimistic. I still have the positive aspect of my life. I still have God on my side, angels on my shoulders. And, regardless of everything, I still try to see the best in everything and everyone. Even the most evilest people, I try to see the good in them. I'm just, that's just me as a person. But yeah, I just felt like sharing this with you guys. I don't know if there's helped any of you guys, or what my real purpose of this is. Maybe to enlighten some of you that think they're in a bad situation. I don't know, maybe to, lift your spirits. But, when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, just remember that once you're at your lowest, there's nowhere else to go but up from there. So, keep up your hope, keep up your faith always. Always try to think positive, optimistic, and, try to think of the good always in every negative, because there's always an opposite to everything. There's, like they say, a right or wrong, black and white, here or there, left or right, but some people like to live in the middle, the gray zone, and I guess that could get very confusing, but, at some point, if you live in the gray zone, you're going to have to pick a certain direction, a certain territory you go into, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm always into the right direction, the positive direction, like on the brighter side of things direction, that's where I'm always at. And maybe the whole, Pisces rose colored glasses thing, but I don't feed too much into that anymore. Since I'm into my faith more, it's more of a, a belief of, you know, God chose my path in life, and He's gonna show me the road where I need to go. So, I guess I'm gonna leave this video here. I didn't want to try to make this too long with you guys. Like I said, I'm not sure the full purpose of why I wanted to do this. I guess I got emotional talking with my mom for over an hour tonight. And my birthday coming up, and March is a hard month for me. Also, not for my father passing on my birthday, but March 31st is also well, let me back up. March 17th is my father's burial date, and then March 31st is my sister's death. So, and March 8th actually has a hurtful meaning for me. Not for me, but, it's the death of someone's father that I love truly. His death is March 8th. And, my sister's death on March 31st. So, March is a horrible month for me. I've tried to get excited about it being my birthday, but the older you get, it's just like, it becomes not a big deal anymore, and but yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, from my perspective a little bit. So, I'm just going to leave this video here with you guys. I try to reach out to my nieces the best that I can, because I made a promise to, even though if I feel like, they're both steering in the wrong direction. Like, if my sister hadn't passed, like, they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in now. I know they wouldn't be, but, I'm trying to get them in the right direction, even though it seems impossible to me. I made a promise to her that I would always be there for them, no matter what, and I've tried my best to do that, and I'm going to keep doing that, even if it seems impossible, and my mom's just like, well, at first she was like, you should just stop. Don't even waste your time, and you shouldn't even bother. And then I was like, she's like, they don't even contact me, they don't call me. And I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, a couple times I thought about it, but I was like, you know what? I was like, I can't break a promise. I don't take promises lightly to anybody. So I was like, no matter how hopeful it may seem, sorry, that. No matter how hopeful it may seem, I'm not gonna break a promise to anybody, because I've never take promises lightly. That's why I don't make them often, because I do keep my promises once I make them. And, so yeah, I guess that's about it, you guys. That's it for my personal part of my stories. I'm gonna get back to watching Saved by the Bell on Netflix. So, yeah, that sounds exciting, right? That's the rest of my night. But anyway, you guys, so I'm gonna leave this video here. So, maybe this helped you, maybe it didn't, maybe it confused you, maybe it upset you, maybe it made you happy. I don't know which way any of y'all are gonna go because of your life or whatever, but, hopefully I helped most of y'all, and, most of y'all agreed with me. If y'all agree with me, give me that thumbs up. If you have a different feeling or you feel differently, leave me comments down below or email me. My email is in my banner up above on my account. And the free bracelets are still going on. The blessed and non-blessed bracelets are still going on. You can contact me also above in the banner, up above my name and my email. Just email me above. But yeah, that's about it for now, you guys. I was trying not to leave this too long-winded, but I'm gonna leave it here now because I'm about to eat soon. So yeah, I mean, if you guys like this video, found it hopeful, give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below in the corner. If you guys like this video, thumb it up. And until next time, you guys, laters, love y'all, and peace out. Laters.